Hi, friends. Thanks for joining me today. I have a fun, very versatile project for you today. You guys know I love my bargains, and I love showing you how to make the most of what you buy for your craft projects. So I'm going to combine a few things that you have seen me purchase in the past, and I'm kind of tweaking a little bit, along with some chalk couture, and we are going to make a piece of porch decor that you can use for spring and then transition it to summer. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So if you're hopping on, please say hello in the comments. If this is your first time, you will have to give StreamYard permission so that I will know who you are when you comment. Hey, Tina, thanks for joining me. I am using our Club Couture transfer again. I hope you guys aren't sick of it because I've used it so many times this month, but I love it. And I also do not want you guys to miss out on the deal of the 5 free transfers. And I think this one is so easy to use all year long. So I am going to use the welcome once again, and let's get started. So I have our simple shapes. These are the simple shape rectangles. They come 2 in a package, and we're going to attach those to this. So let me take my little goodies off. And if you remember, I got some of these baskets from the Target Dollar Spot. Around November, maybe, I did a video with these, and I also did a reel showing you different ways you can use it. Well, this one, my husband painted it white for me. It comes kind of a tannish color. The other ones, I stained them dark with our chalk paste. This one, he painted white for me. Hey, Wendy. Oh, I love these too. I was so thrilled. I wanted to buy them all when I saw them at Target. So this one is painted white, so it'll be perfect for spring and summer. And then I have this cute little bucket. This came from the spring section of Hobby Lobby. It was $9.99. They do have their spring section out at 40% off right now. So if you go grab one of these or something similar, you can use anything similar and it will work. So what I want to do is, actually, I'm going to set this aside and let's chalk first, and then we'll put our project together. Oh, the other thing I did want to show you, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I love to get the greenery at Hobby Lobby when it's 50% off. And sometimes I'll buy the garlands and then I cut them in pieces and use them for projects. So that's what this is. This is actually also in the wedding section at Hobby Lobby. So if you wait until the wedding supplies are 50% off, you can buy the garland. And I think it's 10 feet long. It might be 12 feet, but it's really long. You can use it for so many things. And then these are other little sprigs that I have cut down. So we're just going to use little pieces. Yes, Wendy, it is a half bucket. Isn't it so cute? I just love it. It's got a cute little handle on it. Yes, the lamb's ear. Look for this in the wedding section. They have this huge garland, and I've used it for so many things. It's just so fun, so versatile. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use the Club Couture transfer. And if you watched the video on Tuesday with Tina, you've got to see her finished project. It is so pretty. I posted it in my story, but I still need to go back and do some pictures and post it on Facebook. But it's gorgeous. You've got to see it. So she used Welcome-ish, and I used Welcome. So I'm going to use Welcome again today. And this time, I'm going to use some of these flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my transfer. And actually, I might regret not waxing this. We probably should wax. Let me grab my surface wax. So on our wood surfaces, you don't have to wax, but I always prefer it because it helps the transfer not stick and the paste applies a lot nicer. And on this one, because I'm going to be hot gluing on the back, I'm just going to wax the front. So I just put a little bit of the wax on with our wax applicator. Oh, Tina, you've got to try the flowers. I'm so excited to try them. And when I was looking on the Couture website, some of the spring pastes are already out of stock because they were so popular. So what I'm going to put in the shopping cart link is a set of our paste packets. It comes with 6 different colors. And so I'm using either those same colors or something very similar. So the shopping cart will have one set that's for spring and that's one's for summer. And so you can make exactly what I'm making and you'll just be using the paste packets instead of the jars. So I'm going to use my heat tool and heat this up. I just like to heat up my wax a little bit. And then we're going to buff it. And I love using our wax because it really brings out the grain in the wood. So if it's a wood surface, you always wax. If it's one of our chalkboard surfaces, you don't have to wax. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one so that I know they're done. And I'm going to set this face up over here so that I don't forget which side I waxed. All right, so let's do the other one. This is super easy, super fast, and it's really a good idea. It's not required. Some people don't wax, but I just find that I'm a lot happier with my projects if I do wax. Especially if I'm using a bargain surface, like something I found at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. You always want to wax those. All right. So our little applicator, I just use one side for my application of the wax and then the other side to buff with. And you could use like a microfiber cloth or something, but I love that little applicator. Okay, so let's do our welcome first. And I'm going to center it. And the great thing about putting it on this is that you can use these words at the bottom to line it up. Make sure that you have it nice and straight. And if you want to use the whole phrase, it does fit. I checked before I did this. So it just barely fits. So you could use the whole phrase, and then you could put the flowers down at the bottom. So I'm just going to use the welcome. And kind of center it. And as we discussed in our live the other day, our new transfers, the copyright mark is actually cut out on the silk screen. It's not on our previous ones. So if you order one or you get one, this is one of the freebies. The darker colored ones, you don't have to worry about that. The lighter ones, like this, you want to make sure that you either cut this off or you put some washi tape or something over it so that you don't accidentally use paste or ink there. So I'm just going to put some washi tape over that. And if you saw me the other day, I kept chalking and I almost chalked in my little dot there. So I'm going to cover him up just so I don't get carried away. And I realized as I was prepping that my jar of Couture teal is empty. So I'm using a paste packet. For everything else, I'll be using jars. But this is a great time for me to show you how our paste packets work. When you get them, this is what comes with Club Couture. You get the transfer and 3 paste packets. And so what I always suggest that you do is you want to smush it up a little bit, mix it up, and then I always cut off the bottom corner. That way you can still see the title of the color. And the paste packets are a great way to try out a color. And then if you love it, go ahead and order the jar. I like working with the jars a lot better, but getting started, this is a great way to get started. So I'm going to put a little bit on my tray. You could obviously just use a paper plate or something. And I want welcome to be in Couture teal. So let's you just spread it on like butter. And I love working with these new transfers. It is so easy to apply the paste. It was before, but these are just really smooth and it just glides on. It's just, I love it. And I feel a little air bubble there. I hope that I got that transfer down all the way. I might have been too busy talking and not paying attention. Okay, I've got a little spot on my E that I missed. So that's one thing I love about Chalk Couture. When you chalk, you want to raise your transfer up slowly. And if you missed a spot, you just lay it back down and you fix it. Super duper easy. I won't say it's mistake proof, but it's pretty easy to fix most of your mistakes. Oh, I love that color. So pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay. If you know me, you know that I'm going to wash my transfer because otherwise sometimes I forget. And if you don't wash them right away, it ruins them. Well, it doesn't ruin them. You can still use them. It just won't have any sticky on it. And we don't want that. So I'm going to wash this, especially since I'm going to use it again for my second piece so that I can show you how to do 2. We're doing 1 for spring and 1 for summer. So I have a pan of water here. I wash off my transfer with our board eraser. And then I like to wipe off both sides with a paper towel. Just dries faster that way. So we'll let that dry. Actually, I'm going to need that for the flowers too. So let me get this. I'm going to dry this with my heat tool. Sorry, that seems really loud. Thank you, Tina. I love this spot. Okay, sometimes when I turn my heat tool on, it doesn't adjust my volume. Okay, so the colors I'm going to use for the spring side are Wild Lime. This is a new one. Wisteria, Peony, and then I did Couture Teal. That one, oh, yep. That one is dried up. So we are going to pitch that. And let's see if this is dry enough. Oh, actually, the flowers are separate, so we're good. So the flowers were on this piece. So I'm going to cut these apart. And when I cut my transfer apart, I do not cut the backer sheets. Some people do, and you can cut it that way if you want and then put it back in the package. I prefer to keep it like this because when I put everything back on there, then I put it back in its envelope that it comes in, and that way I can see all the transfers. If you cut them apart and you have them in the bag, then it's harder to see what you have. And a lot of times you'll want to mix and match your transfers. So if you can't see everything, you might forget that you have these pretty flowers or whatever. So I just find that that works better for me. All right. So what I want to do is I probably need to fuzz this one. I didn't fuzz the other one because I used it on fabric the other day, so it didn't have as much sticky. But I am going to fuzz this a little bit. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing here. I always forget to, there we go. So you can see my work surface better in my mess. All right, so what I want to do is figure out how to place these. And I just kind of want them coming off the edge of the board on the corners. So let me fuzz this other one. Hope everybody's having an awesome day today. We're in that crazy Texas weather, 80 degrees for 2 days, and now it's cold and I needed a hat and a scarf to take a walk. Then we'll go back to 80 next week. All right, so let me see. I'm going to put my summer colors back here so they're out of the way. And I think I will do the stems in lime. And then we'll use our peony and our wisteria. I don't think I've opened this one yet. I have not. So when you get the paste jar, you just take off the lid and scrape off the excess. And if it's a shimmer, I always stir it up really well. If it's not a shimmer, I don't usually worry about it. But the shimmers, sometimes the glitter will be down in the bottom. Oh, Tina, you are welcome to copy. Absolutely. All right, so I am going to make my stems the wild lime color. And I did put a mini squeegee in the cart link, so you would have everything you needed once you subscribe to Club and purchase the simple shapes and the paste packets and the squeegee. You would be set to go. All right, let's see. Let's put this over here because I'm going to use that again. So let's look at our, peony. It is, hopefully it's not dried out because I don't think I've used it since last year. Okay, we're good. All right, so let's see what I want to do. So I really love the purple. So I think I'll make this one pink and these two I'll use wisteria. And you do want to work a little quickly so that the paste does not dry in your transfer. And I have wild lime all over me. I know I'm not the only messy crafter out there. We've had these conversations in the past. All right, so let's do our wisteria. Oh, I haven't opened this one yet either. So I'm going to go ahead and chalk and peel so that I don't have some paste drying there. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so let's just pull this one up and then lay it back down. I just love these spring colors. They're so gorgeous. Okay. Now let's do our purple flowers. I'm gonna have to, oh, I got a little bit of paste right here. Let's see if I can get that off. There we go. So I'm trying not to get into that lime. There we go. So let's peel that. Oh, isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. Let's do this one. Oh, I love that. Okay, so then I am going to do the opposite here. And I'm going to be really brave and reuse this transfer. Sometimes that's not always a good idea, but I think we'll be good because it's pretty quickly. I'm using it pretty quickly. If you wait a little while, then sometimes it's dried in your transfer. You know what? We're going to rinse these. I'm afraid it's not going to cooperate. I have tried that before sometimes, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but that wild lime looked like it was drying in the transfer, so I want to rinse it and not take any chances. So we just take our board eraser, clean the front and the back, dry it with a paper towel. And I am working on a series of videos on how to chalk. So I'm going to go through all the different steps and show you guys how to use chalk, ink, how to clean your transfers, all the things. So I am working on my outline, and I will be getting those out within the next couple of weeks. So I'm really excited about that. When I started chalking, there wasn't anything like that out there. And so I had to watch lots of different videos, lots of different people to learn a little bit here and a little bit there. So I am hoping to give you the whole 101 so that you will know what to do. All right, so I'm going to let those dry, and we're going to work on our other one. So let's pull out this one. And actually, I'm going to put my lids over these real quick so they don't dry out. Okay, so this one, because it's summer, I wanted Welcome to be in yellow. So it will look like sunshine. So I'm just pressing from the center out. This is another one that I haven't used yet. This one is called Sunny Side. I have a darker yellow that I've used a lot for fall, but I just got this one not too long ago. And it is perfect for spring. Look at that beautiful yellow. Okay. So let's do this in yellow. This is a really pretty summer color. This would be good for spring as well. And when I was telling you earlier about the paste packets, you can put a clip on the end of those and then reuse them later. So you could make this project, and then you should still have quite a bit left. You can usually get 2 or 3 projects at least out of one paste packet. Okay, I'm going to put that one away because I should be finished with that. Oh, that's really pretty. Doesn't that just make you think of summer? I love it. So I will rewash this one and then get our flowers again. I'm so excited for spring decor. I really wish that I had some spring flowers to add to this today, but I have not been to Hobby Lobby to get any. So we're just using greenery, but I am going to get some spring flowers and add them. But I just don't have any in my stash. All right, let's grab our flowers again. And I am going to just set this aside to dry. It should be dry by the time we get finished with this. Okay. So let's put the double flowers down here now. And the single we will put up here. I was at the grocery store today and they had ferns out. I wanted to get one. So I wanted two actually. But I think it's too early to put plants out. What do you guys think? I know we're all in different locations, but I'm not very good at keeping them alive anyway. But I don't think they would make it unless I wanted to bring them in a lot. All right, I'm going to do the stems again and the leaves first. I'm trying to keep that green away from my flower so that when I chalk it, I don't get any lime in there. So then let's do this set. And then, oh, I just did the flower in lime. Oh, well. So I guess we'll have one lime, one purple, and one pink. No one will know but us, right? Okay, so I'm going to put the pink one down here since I have purple over there. I'm not a good multitasker. Oh, a friend and I were just having that conversation yesterday. She said she's not either. Okay, there's the pink peony one. And then we'll do this one. Okay, let's peel and reveal. Oh, that's so pretty, even if I did make it green. Okay, that is really pretty. I love that. I could kind of go crazy and put flowers all over, but we'll just stop there. So I'm going to wash these again really quick. And I think I will let these dry and go ahead and start on the basket itself. So that these have time to dry for me to do the summer piece. So when I hot glue this on, these simple shapes will come off really easily. So that's how you can switch it out from spring to summer. So I'm drying these again with my paper towels. They just seem to dry a lot quicker if you go over them front and back with the paper towel. Okay. Thank you, Tina. I think it's so pretty. It's making me anxious for warm weather and tulips and all the spring things. I've been to Hobby Lobby to look at their spring things once, but I was really looking for something else. So I haven't had a leisurely stroll through the spring section. They were still putting things out. So I'm anxious to go and see what deals I can find for you guys. But the best deal right now is Club. I've got a little bit of pink on there. So while this is drying, let me show you the free transfers that you get this month. We only have 5 more days. So if you sign up for Club Couture, which is our monthly subscription box, it is $21.95 a month, and it comes with 1 transfer and 3 paste packets. And I do show you different alternatives to make. I'm so excited for next month's because Tina and I have some really fun plans to do a video together with the March transfer because it is so pretty. So let me grab these. Let's see. Sorry, I've got all of my basket and things on top of them. Okay. So these are the 5 that you get free when you sign up for Club Couture in February. This is my favorite, Home Sweet Home. This could definitely be used all year long. Tina did it as a wedding gift. It makes a perfect hostess gift, Christmas gift, anything. Wedding, it's just perfect. This one is a floral. You can tell mine is well loved. This one, okay, this one I have to show you my project. I know I showed these in my video the other day, but I want to go to the beach just so I can use this cute bag. I love it. And then we have the ice cold lemonade, which makes a really cute lemonade tray. I've shown that in some of my other videos. And then the berry sweet days of summer. I saw someone take this and do a tier tray with it, with our tier tray pieces. I just saw it today. It was so cute. So there's so many things you can do with that. So those are the 5 free transfers that you get. So that is a huge deal, guys. That's like $100 in free transfers. And here's a sneak peek of March. It's so pretty. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Look at that beautiful butterfly up there and these flowers. The bottom says just keep breathing. So you could do it with or without that. This would be so gorgeous on pillows. I think it would be pretty to do some pillows to put on your front porch. That would be really neat. So I can't wait to do that one. March 1st, I'm going to jump in because I have so many ideas for that one. It's going to be so much fun. All right. So let's grab my basket. And let's see, I can move these because we are finished. I'm just going to set these back here so that they are out of the way. So what I did was I cut a piece of floral foam to fit inside this cute little half basket. So I'm just going to tuck that down in there. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my glue gun on so it's getting ready. And what I wanted to do is attach this with zip ties because you know me, I want to use things over and over and get my value from everything. So if I do this with zip ties, then in the fall, I can take this off if I want to, and I can put something fallish on there. So it has these little loops. So I'm hoping that I can just run it through here and zip tie it on. I love using zip ties for decor because it makes it so easy. You can't really see them. So, sorry, that's probably really loud. All right. So by the time we get flowers in, no one will see the zip tie. And I have my heavy duty chompers that hubby got me for Christmas. If you saw me struggling last year trying to cut my floral wires, that was on my Christmas list. So I'm loving those. All right, so then let's grab the other zip tie, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to go down under here. Let's see, I want this to go here. So let's go through like this. Take it through this little loop. It's a little harder to do with the other side tied down. There we go. Sorry, this is probably really loud. It is on my end. It's going to be so cute. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the back. You can see the zip ties there and there. I'm sorry, I've had my keyboard right in the way this whole time. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, let's put our flowers in. One of my goals, which you probably heard me talk about, is to take a floral arranging class this year, because I'm not great at it. So we're just going to wing it here. And I actually didn't even need to stick that in the foam. The one that goes in the middle, I will probably. This one, I'm going to cut off just a little bit. I'll test these chompers to see if they work any better. He told me the other day that he has something different at the shop that he found, so I may switch them out. Okay, so we're just going to stick that one in there, and then we'll just put this in the middle. I might need to cut it. Let's see. I think I will, so that I've got two little sprigs sticking out. So I just cut it right above the other set of leaves so that I've got a little stem there. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, Tina, I'm glad it wasn't too loud. It sounds so loud on this end. Okay, so then what I would like to do is put some spring flowers in here as well. But like I said, I don't have any yet. So we are just going to do greenery. So I think that's super cute. Let me see if I can switch real quick and hold it up so you can see it that way. And I always have to fiddle with it a little bit. But I think that's cute. And then we'll just put this up here in the corner like that. Isn't that so cute? So what I plan to do is just hot glue it right here. So that way, when you want to switch it out for summer, it should just pull right off. So I have my glue gun heated up, and we will just, oh, I need another glue stick. So I'm just going to put the glue right along the top corner. And I want it about right there. Thank you, Tina. I love it. Can't wait to put it on the porch. Okay. So now, let's see if I can put it where you can see it. Isn't that so cute? So then let's go back and do the other one so that we'll have two. And the reason that I wanted to show you two is because the simple shapes come in a pack of two. So if you're ordering it, you're going to get it anyway. So you might as well go make two at one time, and you'll be all ready for summer. So we're going to do the same thing here, just with different colors. So let's see. So I have sage for the stems and the leaves. Actually, I think I'll turn this a little more like this. And then I have peach cobbler, which is one of our new colors. I love this color. And then I'm using shimmer flamingo. The one in the packet is shimmer melon, but I didn't have that one. But it would be a very similar color. So let's do these. And let's see. There's another one I need to open. This is a different type of lid. Okay. So let's do our leaves first. Sorry, let me switch back again. And this one is kind of a pale green, just makes me think of the beach for some reason. If you guys know me at all, you know I love the beach. It is my happy place. You guys are getting to see all my new paste tonight. This one just came out, so I have not used it yet. But it's gorgeous. Very summery. This one would be so pretty for the beach bag transfer that's free this month. That would be gorgeous. Actually, these colors would all look great on that beach bag. All right, so let's, okay, I definitely want two of this one. This color is so gorgeous. Looks like a sunset. So then we'll do this one down here. And then we'll do the other one in a lighter color. This one is Peach Cobbler. And I did use this one. I don't know if you can see, let me grab it. I did this on a live last week, I think. And this is the Peach Cobbler right here. It's so pretty. That is our new double-sided box frame, which I love. This is so pretty. It's just going to look like a sunset. All right, let's peel and reveal. Oh, I love it. Okay, what do you think? I think it's so pretty. Okay, this time we're going to be daring. We're going to use the transfer without washing it first. Make sure that's dry. Let's put this one right here. And this one right here. And cross our fingers because this one, the green looks like it's almost dry in there. So we will hope that it turns out. And if it doesn't, I can wash the transfer out and redo it. Just go over it. Don't ask me how I know that. I might have had to do that a couple times. So I'm just spreading it on like butter. Scrape off the excess. Put it back in the jar. And our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times if they are taken care of properly, which means rinsing them as soon as you're finished with them. So this one, I'm going to have to use the same colors, which is fine. So I've got the dark on these two. Oh, it worked, except I missed one little spot there. That's the other thing. If you've used it and you're using it again, you have to go over it really well because it's harder to see what you've chalked and what you haven't. See, that dried in the transfer. No one's going to know but me, but I'll show you in a second. There's just one little spot that didn't come out as dark as it should. So I could just go over that if I wanted to. So it's definitely best to wash it before you reuse it. There. Isn't that so pretty? So if you can see right there, there's just one little spot where it didn't come out as dark, but it's fine. So that's our second one. So let me close these up, and then I'll just show you by placing it over that spring one, just so you can see what it would look like. It's always really important to put the lids back on your paste as soon as you are finished. I keep baby wipes right beside me, and I clean my squeegees with baby wipes, and then I try to close my paste right away. Okay, I'm going to dry this real quick so that I don't smear it when I'm holding it up. And our paste dries really fast with our heat tool. You can use a hair dryer if you don't have the heat tool, but you have to be careful because the hair dryer gets really hot. This isn't super hot. I can hold my hand here and it's not too hot. So it doesn't get, you would definitely want to use a hair dryer on low if you did that. Okay, so let's pull our basket back in. And let me move all of this so you can see it. So there's our spring. And there's our summer. Trying to get that so you can see that yellow. And again, you could switch out the flowers. This would be really cute with sunflowers in it. Also, this is perfect to put tulips in. Just get some artificial tulips since there are tulips in both of these. So there we go. 2 for 1. I hope you love it. And I hope you learned something today. So I will, as soon as I get done, I will put the links in the description, in the comments. And you would need to sign up for Club Couture in order to get this. And you would get the 5 free transfers. So if you have any questions, pop them in the comments and I will be glad to answer them. And I hope you enjoyed today's project. Thanks for hanging out with me.